Hey, how you doing today? It's the WhiteBoySexShow with your host, the White Boy. So we're finishing up our time here. We're just running around. Let's see. Let's discuss fantasies because we had a lot of questions on that. What were we talking about? Well, let's see. A long time ago, I was put on a sex book. Crazy. So I also found out, which when me and women break up, they really don't like the fact that I'm ever going to date another person again in my lifetime. So this is actually not that uncommon. It's just this is a severe case of it. So she hired people to whatever, and here I am. So the way I found that out was that I told her I was raped. That's the short story. The shorter story is so we went through the first episodes where I was using a toy. I was a little terrified of that. I'll be honest with you, so I had to be prepared. Okay, there was no preparing. That's what I've learned. And oh my goodness, I am just really grateful that he wasn't a brother and he was the gentleman I was with because I did not give permission for the tape, but I was compensated for it. Beautiful chair, so I actually left myself on something, so that's fine. So I guess the way that we're viewing this is, what were we talking about? Whatever the hell you want, I don't know why African Americans want to get me. The whole thing was get me, call it a day. But that wasn't good. So, and thankfully, it wasn't one of them. Which I'm not trying to stereotype on size. I'm just saying I'm sure they would make certain that it wasn't, But that's not the case. That is not even a scenario. So we have tidied up on that. I do have copies of the tape if you'd like to purchase them. You may email me at whiteboardmediagroup at gmail.com or you can email me at WhiteBoySexShow at gmail.com. So yeah, we're at the airport here. It's all about constant sound, which is good. So, yeah, it's been a productive days. Cruising around. But, yeah, I guess it's difficulty that when I have such a congresswoman, she tends to fall. Um, a lot of the women want to, I would say, be more of a part of it, like not part of it with me, but more of the design, planning, implementation, how it goes. And that's fine. It was fine with whatever, whoever. There were lots of calls. They were all spoofs. So, that's okay. For me, it is. So, this weekend, we're going to give it a try for the doors open. I kind of got to do, like, alright, I'm my own man, right? I'm a free man, right? No, I'm my own man. I don't have to technically do anything, right? But I'll just refuse. But that's not what this is. So, if I should be unlucky enough, we'll broadcast out. last days of that. This is right here for the last moments. So I just wanted to discuss, just talk about swimming because it's not really gay fish, it's cuckold. I have never experienced it. If you're a manly man out there, I suppose if everything's going wrong, though the situation is overwhelming in a sense, it's hard to be at ease. But times like now, be at ease, and truthfully, like, it's never done most times. It's always spur of the moment, unprepared, getting nervous, which I'm thankful for. But production-wise, it's nice. Yeah, there's no extra people around to role play, whatever it is. It is what it is right now. It's a thing. I remember I used to swing. I've swung a lot in my life. When we used to swing with my first wife, she was, oh God, just absolutely gorgeous. And seeing a woman dominate in front of you, and you have to hold your cool, because the moral of the story is the only problem with swimming is when this other man and your woman talk separately because they got their own plan. And it was quite evident that he had always wanted her. She was a gorgeous woman and amazing, just amazing all the way around. Did everything for her, good woman. I was just not interested at my age. And no, it was a lot better. But she is a brilliant, amazing woman, best woman, but one of the best. I really have loved my mama. Like, evil just over it. But you know what? I don't know. I felt like we had a relationship. It was really weird. Like, we did. We didn't have a couples relationship. We had a relationship. It was us. And yeah, everybody else fit in. Said, my loyalty was to her. She was there to do the job. And I always figured stuff out. And she never let that happen because everyone's her game. So she would come up with other methods in accordance with, how my personality is. And I love that one. To the day I die. I would love that. And it would dread me to sleep with her again because the emotions would come back. I think that was the hardest break. Oh, second hardest break ever. So my first wife was I was very immature at the time. It was a very hard breakup. Lots of work around, totally snappy, just typical, way too young, And when we did that, he dominated. I mean, he came in to work and did everything he could. He was there for like an hour. My ex came real quick. Just got 4 or 5 times a week. Never mind. This time was 10 times. You know what I mean? And granted, I was probably 7 years, so high school sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not taking my time. Like, and trying to win her over. And the reason why that's true is because I was watching, and this minute you can just tell halfway through he knew she wasn't coming back. And this dude is making her kiss him. And she's resisting at first, but after orgasms, she's just making out with him. And finally, by the end of it, he's like, fucking without him tomorrow. And she's like, yes. And then he says, I love you. And then she says, I love you. So, all you can hear is the door opening and closing. But it's very important that the man, you wanted it, you got it, now deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out. Now, she, same exact same, said the whole thing without me knowing. Yeah, another one, did it privately. She said, oh, I'm insecure around. You know something? If you're doing something with someone, it's supposed to. She's my girl. She wasn't a hugger. Paid her. She wanted money. She was like, well, I want you to buy. I want some money to go gambling for it. You guys, come on. Whatever. And then to hide it from you. You know what I mean? So when you go into these dealings, because maybe your concept, maybe your idea, maybe your whole plan. By the time it gets into the relationship, it's important that she makes it her own. The other partner, whoever it is, male or female, they make it their own too. It's not, don't be selfish. But sometimes you totally get like that. Now with the other one, I never got that. With the second girl, she didn't. Yeah, I wasn't even in the room. One time I listened outside. I got a nacho stick, so I went home. The things I heard, and it didn't bother me. I actually loved it when she said, "Red," because she wouldn't tell me. So it was a thing for years where I was like, "Hey, could you just tell me?" You know. And every time I was back, they'd be like, "Oh, I just bumped her the other week." You know what I mean? Because he loved rubbing me. She was African American. He was black. He was black. And that was the thing. To rub it in on me, because people were always in competition. I don't have the people anymore. Never had no blood. It's a waste of my time. I did that when I was fun. Competed every day against everyone I could find. But I never competed against a 50 year Yeah. I think the best compliment out of this whole scenario, starvations, tortures, and torments. It's really brought me to a different point of life. And probably never again, if I should get out of this mess, never again will I want anything that's demeaning money. But yeah, I would have also because of gun charge. So if that's what they said, then I would have. But boy, and then I allow everybody to participate and make it their own. So there's not a lot of tension, and then they'd be talking cash, and they chose a devastator. They almost had one. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. That was huge. Good for women, not good for me. Because, yeah, they pimping out culture, right? And to be on that part. And I'm just saying, in some cultures might take advantage of that more than others. which he loved to make fun of it. I don't know. But it was a different thing. It was his thing. You see? And yeah, I recommend you to go to Pornhub. Google wife has whatever lover, so the husband was a white man. I don't ever want to be like that scenario. That's scary. I had cell rifles, not shot at me because I don't know, this guy shot, he probably could have hit me. Good shot. It wasn't, but either way, clearly was it showing me that hey, the gun is loaded and fired at me, but safely, responsibly, and but letting me know I had to get up. So I was walking, whatever. This is not a big deal. It's actually a drop subject, but so I get up there. He's screaming. Now the whole time when I'm down there, he's yelling, "Tune him up, tune him up." So at which point, every 3 steps, I have to turn around in pitch black because everybody's stole flashlights and everything. So I'm just trying to navigate. Cold cocked because I'm trying to obey the commands, right? So I get up there. My shoes came untied. I'm just constantly in there. They're just those lousy laces. Almost tripping. I get up to this ramp and they're going, go. So I get to the ramp and the little girl, I mean, she's old, but she's about 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall, I'm saying? Very, very short. And I hear, do you want to move fucking fast enough? And ignites my butt. I'm like, with all this firepower, and you got dirty bats, pipes, big steel pipes. You needed to do that, lady? Yes, she did. She needed to. Women will always drag it up a little too far. I have had this conversation numerous times. Just before this incident, I was having a conversation. She don't be involved. I was kidding. They're going to take it above a notch. And she did. Why women, strangers, feel like they have the right to beat up men. Number one, physically assault cause damage. Raised it up a notch, right? So I do that whole scenario. And all I was thinking to myself that night was, oh, thank God it's just not so short. So it's like some false crap. Because now you imagine after all that shit. Now the girl, not like him here. Like, I just man, I'm like, right? I'm compliant. Even though the compliance is based on it. So, compliant. And as I'm suffering. There's no way to describe it. I don't know. I would have the same. Just awesome. To see. Now that's a man of torture. You know what I'm saying? That's another torture. I was trying to keep it without falling down on my ass because it was late at night. I was sound asleep. I heard someone yelling. When I heard someone yelling, and they just say, "Where you at? Where you at?" So I hollered back up. Man, I had my flashlight holding up. I'm trying to let them see me. I'm like, "Come on, mama, you don't see where I am." I heard gunshot. I'm like, So I walked out there. I looked up. He's like, "Motherfucker, you want to die?" And none of that shit bothered me. What bothered me, I fucking torched my ass. That's what I'm saying. Text can be that. Can you imagine how horrible that would have been? Looking past these scenarios. But the defeat, right? See, and that's the point of this whole freaking story. You have our first girl. She was empowered by it. Okay. Now the best case scenario there is they're not bunching with dimes. She was like, hey, I want to take her on a date. She was like, I would never date you. You're not in my league. We just fucked. He got all butthurt. Why? Because he can't get a woman. He's never had a woman. That was his one shot. And he put it all in. That big ass, two blonde head. I mean, the chicks were like, wow, until they talked to him. He just wasn't what women were interested. He was unfuckable, even though he was hot, which is weird, right? I don't think he was hot. He was my boy from childhood. He didn't think he was hot, but other girls did say, wow, he's really hot. I said, really? Shocking. Now, my black friends, they would never participate in any of my swimming rings. Then they were like, oh, no. Bro, somebody asked me that day. I was like, I didn't ask you. He was like, yeah, somebody asked me that day. And no, we can't have problems like that. Hey, that's what I had my reasons. And I was on the final ba-boom. And it was the greatest. I mean, just hours of tape. And, oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. And sure enough, met a great man. I think they're divorced now. But they were married for a very, very long time. It was hard to stay past 30 years, you know. They were married for a long time. And after a while, they just divorced. You know, I remember halfway through the marriage, I was like, you know, cheating. She said, yeah, cheating. We all do it. I was like, well, people change. That's why you never get too high too low in the moment. It was an awesome experience. And she knows it because first thing she was looking at me, first thing she did was talk to us. It was great. Like the whole scenario was perfect. That was the perfect scenario. You'll never get a better one. And that's the problem. I'll always chase the dragon on that one. So now you're going to implement another. That would not have worked out well. The one night there was a possibility, and not because it was planned, I mean, my God, throwing it out there. She was very uncomfortable with that. And it showed dramatically. And that's why that never matched. Also, she never shared like that. I have the whole movie's just me and her. No, we don't show this. The whole movie's just me and her playing around in our first apartment. Well, not apartment, but we in the back of the store, and it was amazing. It was actually second. First one we were in the office in my job. Well, they were supposed to give me an apartment, and then this scenario happened. So, it was an amazing experience being with her. But again, different fantasies, different times, right? And you just couldn't get. And the one time we did, yeah, it was not. It was very isolated. So here we are, life, and that's why I try and tell you, let it happen or don't. And that's how life works. Either something happens or it doesn't, but don't chase it. Okay? It's just not gonna work out well for you. I'm amazed, like it's very important that they keep me on the sex bound. And I'm grateful that tick, 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 time will be ticked out tonight. So. And then, as I lucked out in this scenario, that's so far. Maybe next week. But, busy this week. And, yeah, this is it. This is the night. And it's just like one of those things where I went last time, I did it where it was just like, okay, yeah, and it has to be something. Not like a date evening, but it has to be a time. It has to be an experience. There you go. Now, the other one would just be breaking people's hearts. Yeah, right. I'm kind of a jerk because I've talked some trash to some girls, and I was wrong, and I apologize. A little different. You're on that scenario, right? Yeah, that would not be a good scenario, especially with the aggressiveness towards me. Like, not that they are violent, just saying that I'm like biscuits. Maybe I don't know. Don't give it much thought. Just saying. For the scenario here, but there's one thing about not being in charge. Anything can happen. I'm nervous, and you have no freaking clue. And that time I woke up, everything was closed. Just one dude on the street. I was like, there we go. You let the horse to the water. So that's what I mean. My friends in charge, okay, they're professionals. They're not throwing shit together at the last second. And if they are, it's a systematic throw together. Like you're pulling out a puzzle that's already been put together and you implement that. It's just cakewalk for them, as far as I see it. Now, whether it is or not, again, I'm not in the rooms, I don't discuss, I don't talk, I don't know anybody. They're my friends. It's a benefit, but whatever. So, what they do is they throw these things together. And even their sides, they'd be like, I'd be much better. I know you would. Everybody would. But nobody wants to put the time into it. Which is weird because I don't get any of the benefit. Like, I don't get money. Or, I'll say, hey, if I caught you on technicalities, you become useless. Hey, when they give something, it is exact. Like what you need. Like they look you. I've gotten a couple of. They are exact. There's no wrong additions. There's no, oh, I don't need that one. They already know what you're reading. And they give you it. See what I mean? So it's always going to be right. And it's always going to be perfect. And I don't know how to thank when you get stuff like that, except for a long time ago, a gentleman gave me a Bible on a bus. That was very easily thankful right there because it was the first taking the time. The next time, you don't want to say anything, but when he came up, you're like, my goodness, I just want to say the loyalty I felt, the part of the company, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I meant by that tweet. And I hope everybody enjoys now. If you're using a fake name and fake tweets or fake pictures or whatever, it's your business. I don't have a problem with it. You confuse me though sometimes. So, I don't like this one girl. Technically, that was my girlfriend. That was not mine. Now, she had me on a sex band before. And she is a master at that. At the end of our relationship. Not during the whole time. I'm talking about the end. And, there's no reason to keep reattaching yourself. No reason whatsoever. And I agreed with her. I was like, no. And for me too. Although, just seeing her, she gave me that 30 seconds of chit chat, tear down the world. That would be better than any sex I could get. You know what I mean? It was, like I said, we had a relationship. There was something between us. She fully admitted it was love, especially at the ends, the second half. It was, but I don't know, she never really finished that statement. But that's when I started to call her my love. Because I couldn't say I love her. She was my friend at that time, in my opinion. And it was funny because even earning man, like I was the greatest dude in the world. Like, whether he was acting or whatever, he's a good dude. Like, you can be a killer and still be a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was very honest. He had a good parent. The only time it pissed me off is when the girls were all turning around on me, ganging up, and saying this thing. I repeated what their sentence was, and then they said, "Oh, you said the word," and then they were telling everybody in the world, and he's like, "You can't say that, man." And I'm like, "God damn, it's in the middle. Don't you know it's all this?" So, yeah, now I wouldn't have taken that as like, because now I have a totally different opinion. But back then, I was like, I thought it was a small lesson. They didn't not that much. So, I've thanks. So I've had an interesting 2-year sex band. I've been very lucky to. I think that's been picked up in the last day, but not. I don't know. I didn't remember. So I think the best case scenario is taking place. And what I mean by, so because there's extenuating factors, I'm not going to say them on the tape. But you go through the phase where you do different extracurriculars. You all experiment, you all try. Because I don't do anything all day for months. You know what I mean? I just rock. And with no, like I say, it helps me even remember what sex was like. It's been that long. And, yeah. So, it's one of those things. But I have this weekend. We will still be continuing the WhiteBoySexShow, but I will be taking, I have taken other selfies. That's it. And seeing that mentality of the flame torch, what do I really have to say? Between that and I think as a girl I see every single day. I don't have your question, but I'm a very different dude. I stay 500 feet away. Shoots in a lit up area with dudes all in front of him coming to get the door. Because she was driving at work. And I said, "Excuse me." And she said, "I'm just trying to get to work." It's okay. Never mentioned another thing. Later on, the boss comes up to me and says, "Hey, you can't scare the girls." Scare? So, Cali are not like the rest of the country either. I've dated women. They're like timid. California raises different, okay? They have different things they teach the ladies all day about terrified of men and scared and, but yet they're equal and strong. It's a total chaos because how are you equal if you're so scared all the time, right? You're not equal then, right? Oh, well, then why are you voting for it, right? Again, nobody makes sense. And they just go about and they go, well, I don't have to make sense. I am sense. Okay. All right. So the attraction would never be there. But just a couple of big guns out here. I would have loved their input. Really, I just had nothing better to be doing. But then I got my ass burned the next day. So I've been beaten, robbed daily. Um, cheated, lied, used, abused. Nobody helped me. I've never had, other than God, a black man give me any money back. Or if I help him, he goes, well, you're the sucker. And they walk away without giving you anything. And then my wife would be there backing them. Worst years of my life. Thankfully, it's over. Yeah, prison in hell is better than living like that every single day. Yeah, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. Somebody else is taking the power away from me. Like her for, I pay your bills. And in 5 seconds after the dude leaves, you're going to ask me for more money. And then she's going to come in with a bunch of shit from him, and she won't share with me because she's like, why would you take another man's money? You know what, bitch? Get out. That never worked. But trust me, it was said a million times. I'm like, I'm out. I'm gone. Nope. You're going. I'm going to slam my head. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? She, ultimate control. But she had the option of the scenario. Nope. Everybody has had this option. Why I've been mentioned so many times. So, it's done. And my experience, I don't really want to say because there was other people involved. And I think I put it out too much already. Like, yeah, sometimes you can be insensitive to other people. Everybody has an ego. Everybody has me. Everybody has something. And I'm a discombobulated mess. Didn't work. You know what I mean? So if overcharging me everything, right? That should just be the night that you plan it, right? And it takes out all the money. Gone. The melted. Never clear it all. She felt like there was some left, she come back. Get more. picture. My ex, 4 if she found out you have money, or like one of my idiot friends would be, man, Tim just got a boner. Bam! Everything would be needed that night until it was bankrupt out of the bank. And that way you couldn't leave. I got that. It was a control thing, you know what I'm saying? When I go out with my family, that's the only thing I regret. My mom had my back. My mom stood beside me. And because she did, I didn't talk to her again for 2 years until she died. Because she wasn't a welcome around son. But her mother would come in all the time and tell me, I want you to consider me as your mom. The lies and the viciousness. A man and his mom, the what you deserve for destroying a good woman and a good son's relation. I wasn't dependent on my mother. By that time, I was taking care of her. As a matter of fact, we sent her from my first girl. I moved her next door to me. That one could never have put up with that. First one did. Of course, the kid wasn't mine. Not that I knew that. Although, again, mom told me. So, I have my regrets in these things. But I don't have any horrific stories from these scenarios. Like sexual scenarios. The swingers, the cuckolds. Because everybody wants to destroy. They think you're obsessed with what you need. And so they destroy it. And so that wasn't even I'm a person who severe traumatic moments of control and smackdown and control and smackdown and bam, bam, bam. And then isolation from all sex and then bam. And he says, hey, why don't we do this then? Since that's what you want. Oh, he must want it. See? That's how easy it is. If somebody thinks you want something, they'll do the opposite. It's not recognized as true concepts. So, we're going to tidy this episode up. I'm going to come back with a part 2.